My question is, Granimals is exclusively sold at Walmart and Fruit of the Loom is sold at many other retailers. How does Berkshire Hathaway decides some items are sold at some retailers exclusively versus others are sold at many retailers?
Well, that's a good question, but obviously you'd love to control, if you have a product, you'd love to control the distribution, and you're probably going to get better gross margins if they ask for you by name. I mean, they just had an article about Bernard Arnault, who built LVMH, and he's got a blue box at Tiffany, and the blue box itself means something. And Coca-Cola, the bottle, meant something. In the 1920s, I think there was a study of that kind of hoop skirt bottle, and blindfolded, a very high percentage of the population could recognize it was Coca-Cola. When they can recognize not only the product, but the container, you're going to have good gross margins. And if you're just another cola, and there have been hundreds of them, and even if you have distribution through something like Walmart, who has Sam's Cola, it just doesn't, it's not the same. I mean, here I am, and 1886 or so, John Pemberton in Atlanta created it, and they spent a very significant amount of money advertising. Now, on the other hand, Hershey's didn't spend any money on advertising. So we have observed, Charlie and I both have observed so many products, so many methods of retail. We really think we know quite a bit about it, and we also know how much we don't know about it at the same time. And it doesn't mean that we want to go into retailing ourselves, but it does mean we've learned to some extent what to avoid, and we've learned when somebody really has something. Granimals have something, it's just that there's only many, Walmart does a great job of distribution for us, and it's a good product for Walmart, it's a good product for us. On Fruit of the Loom, they can sell lots of types of underwear, and they can do a big volume, but we're not going to make as much money relatively to capital employed or anything with a product that has a whole bunch of competitors. And if the kid wants a Granimals pajamas or something, it's not the sort of product that causes people to drive 20 miles out of their way to buy it or anything of the sort. But if you're in the Walmart and you're picking out pajamas or something for the kid, and he or she wants a particular product, and it's reasonably priced and everything, and wears well and everything, we're happy to have it distributed through somebody with the distribution power of Walmart and their design. They're very happy to have the product. On balance, it's obviously better if you own See's Candy than if you own the no-name candy company. Particularly when people buy it as gifts a couple times a year. I mean, they know that if they give their girlfriend, if they give someone in the hospital, if they give a gift at Christmas or going to a dinner, they know if they hand a box of candy to somebody, they don't say at the same time, "Here, I got a wonderful deal on this candy." I mean, it just kills the moment, right? What they really want to see is a smile on the other person's face that they're receiving it, and they get it. And these box chocolates, are not remotely the market that soft drinks are, and the product does not travel particularly. Hershey's chocolate didn't travel. I mean, if you look at candy bars, what's popular in the UK isn't that popular in the US, and all kinds of things. Coca-Cola travels. There's 200 countries, and roughly, and probably 180 of them, it's the dominant product. And how do you do it? Well, it helps if you started in 1886 and build from that point forward. So we've learned a lot. We got a lot to learn, but we did learn that something like Granimals, we understood. When it came around, nobody ever heard of it. We bought it for a very low price, as it turned out, 20 years ago, and still nobody knows it, hardly that we own it, and that's fine, but they know what Granimals are, and it has legs. It just keeps going year after year, and some things are like pet rocks, and we're learning all the time. Charlie?
I have nothing to add.
Okay. You probably never bought any granimals.
No, I never have. I don't even wear them.
You wouldn't fit.